Our world population is approximately 7 billion humans. All of us will eventually die. So it's fair to say in 100 years, 7 billion bodies will have been disposed of. Will your dead body be part of the problem or part of the solution? My name's Leanne. I make arrangements for end-of-life needs, and I want you to know cremation is the hottest trend, a 17 billion a year business in America. An increasingly popular choice for end-of-life care, almost 50% of the time, is cremation. Nationally, fewer people are choosing traditional memorial services, and there is a growing acceptance of cremation. In 1963, the Catholic Church lifted its cremation ban, changing history. Cremation is the transformation by incineration of human remains, rendering only ashes and dry bone. The best part is that cremated remains, called cremains, do not constitute any health risk whatsoever. Currently, the average funeral in the United States costs anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000, where the cost of cremation is a fraction of that, averaging around $1,100. I suggest cremation for the reason that there's no need to hurry for memorial services, no harm to the environment, no need for costly concrete vaults, no need for costly casket, no need for costly cemetery plot. Traditional burial constitutes health risks due to toxic chemicals from coffins that may be released into the groundwater. Casket manufacturers are listed as the EPA's top 50 hazardous waste generators. Toxic methyl and xylene, this in addition to cancer-causing embalming fluid, is used to preserve the remains. Though I must add, cremation too creates harmful emissions, however the emissions can be controlled. Therefore, cremation remains the better choice. A dead body must be disposed of properly and respectfully. However, if for religious reasons, a green or natural burial is also very acceptable, and it is environmentally sound. The old-fashioned dust-to-dust burial in a biodegradable cardboard casket, shroud, or favorite blanket. There's more regarding green burials if you're interested at www.greenburials.org. You can save money, waste none of our precious earth or burial space, and the decision to create is a very personal one. However, today there's more reason for cremation than traditional burial. Cremains may be retained or dispersed in various ways. You can either scatter, bury, or intern the cremains in a memorial site or a cemetery. Always check with local authorities prior to scattering to clear any code violation pertaining to such activity. I'm a sales agent representing ICS, International Cremation Services. I provide direct cremation services and the contract of thus. I'm introducing you to a way to create your own end-of-life plan. Take the financial and emotional burden of your decision from your loved ones. In the USA, 40% are choosing cremation, and in Florida, a growing 70%. 7 in 10 are cremated. Direct cremation fits the need for an economical and respectful end-of-life service. My 81-year-old mother arranged a prenatal cremation over 10 years ago. Mom moved to Florida as many older people migrate to a retirement community in Florida. When Mom takes her last breath, her death will be confirmed, pronounced dead. Her death by the proper authorities, her next of kin will be advised, and shortly thereafter, the mortuary technicians will arrive. The body will be removed and taken to a nearby crematory. 3 days must pass before cremation is permitted. Following cremation, your loved one's actual cremains will be delivered to you in a small box, like the one you see on my dresser in the background. That's a 200-pound man, reduced to 7 pounds inside that box. The cremains are delivered and shipped to a designated family. 80% of Americans choosing cremation take those ashes home. My family will have graveside service at a convenient time when all family can attend, and across large distances they will have to travel. So when I can create that moment, it's acceptable, and you can hold on to those cremains forever. It's up to you. The cremains are okay. So my family will have a graveside service for my mom. That's what they have decided. It's going to be a convenient time when all family can attend. My mom selected and purchased an urn for her cremains when my dad died. She opted to be buried next to my dad in New York. So when we get her cremains, we will plan and take those cremains north and bury her next to my dad. If my mother had died outside of the USA, for instance, if that's what happens, if she's on a cruise, we go on cruises, a co-policy is available that you can get a traveler's insurance for if you die overseas. It's sold within the pre-need contract. Some feel the land should be left for the living. I do too. How will you attend your needs at death? Will you take care of it? Or will you leave it to your friends, relatives, whoever's left to take care of it at their expense? I'm a student at SPC, intending to become funeral director. Together we need to be responsible to preserve the earth. I encourage you to take the time to plan your own solution to your end-of-life needs. Do plan and pay for the service now to remove the burden placed on others when you die. When you've made your decision, contact me. I'll be glad to take care of it. Contact me at my email, cremation15@gmail.com.